This is Neural Newscast.
The essential stories for Monday, March 2nd, 2026.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Thomas Keene.
And I'm Evelyn Hartwell.
3 American F-15E fighter jets were downed over Kuwait this morning in a friendly fire incident during active combat with Iranian forces. U.S. Central Command confirmed that all 6 crew members were safely recovered following the mistake by Kuwaiti air defenses on Monday morning.
This escalation follows the death of Iran's supreme leader and family members in recent strikes, which prompted Hezbollah to launch its first attack on Israel in over a year. At least 31 people have died in Lebanon as Israel retaliates with waves of airstrikes across the region.
President Trump has stated that the United States will avenge the deaths of 3 American troops killed in a separate Iranian attack in Kuwait. Combat operations are expected to continue for several weeks as the military aims to achieve its primary strategic objectives in the region.
The situation signals a deepening regional war that now involves militias in Iraq and drone strikes targeting British bases as far away as Cyprus. As displacement grows in Beirut, the risk of a full-scale ground conflict involving neighboring states continues to rise significantly this morning.
Turning now to the economic fallout, global oil prices have jumped 10% as Iran continues to launch strikes across the Middle East. Brent crude touched more than $82 a barrel on Monday after 3 vessels were attacked near the crucial Strait of Hormuz waterway.
Natural gas prices surged even higher, with a 25% increase reported earlier today. Financial analysts warn that if Iran follows through on threats to close the Strait of Hormuz, energy prices could quickly exceed $100 per barrel, further fueling global inflation concerns.
Stock markets in Europe have sustained sharp losses, with the FTSE 100 falling 1% and Germany's DAX index dropping over 2%. Aviation and banking stocks are among the hardest hit as investors worry about sustained high energy costs and potential delays to interest rate cuts.
In contrast, gold has surged 2% to over $5,300 an ounce as investors seek safe haven assets during this period of extreme uncertainty. While OPEC+ nations have agreed to a small production increase, experts doubt it will be enough to offset a total shipping standstill.
In other news, violent protests have erupted in Pakistan, where at least 22 people were killed during an attempt to storm the U.S. consulate. The unrest reflects growing regional anger over the military strikes, as local authorities struggle to maintain order in several major cities.
The humanitarian crisis is also expanding as thousands of residents in Lebanon flee towards schools and temporary shelters in Beirut. Many of these families are being displaced for the second time in 2 years as airstrikes target Hezbollah strongholds and southern residential neighborhoods.
Turning to the Mediterranean, the British Ministry of Defense reports that a drone strike targeted a military base on the island of Cyprus. No casualties were reported in that incident, but it marks a significant geographical expansion of the drone warfare seen in the Persian Gulf.
Meanwhile, in South America, Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado has announced her intention to return to the country in the coming weeks. This move comes amid shifting global attention and could potentially reignite political tension within the Maduro administration during this global crisis.
Next, we are looking at specific items on the watch list for the next 24 hours. The OPEC Plus group has confirmed a plan to increase daily output by 206,000 barrels to help cushion the impact of Middle East supply disruptions.
British Foreign Minister Yvette Cooper has indicated that the government is considering evacuation plans for hundreds of thousands of citizens currently in the Gulf region. This follows widespread flight cancellations and the increasing frequency of attacks on civilian airports in the area.
Finally, maritime analysts are watching for any signs that commercial traffic might resume through the Strait of Hormuz. International shipping has almost reached a complete standstill at the entrance to the waterway, which handles nearly 20% of the world's daily oil supply.
I'm Evelyn Hartwell.
I'm Thomas Keene.
This has been Neural Newscast. Thanks for listening.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
Neural Newscast uses artificial intelligence in content creation, with human editorial review prior to publication. While we strive for factual, unbiased reporting, AI-assisted content may occasionally contain errors. Verify critical information with trusted sources. Learn more at neuralnewscast.com.